Everyone's talking about the health crisis has come through, faced us, and brought us into a financial crisis, and that financial crisis in turn turned to become a social crisis. And who knows, in the next few months, it's going to be even more of a crisis because our lives very much today depends on purchasing, buying, going out there. Economies like United States, Britain, majority of Europe, majority of the Western developed nations are simply, life is based on shopping. Shopping and shopping and shopping. And it is clearly shown the online shopping has skyrocketed. And in turn, we have to all remember that to shop, you need to work. To work, you need to find a job. Our job industry in the Western developed nations are predominantly service-based industries. From shopping to restaurants to gyms to health centers and just about fashion shows, gigs, theater, movies, all of this is because we have moved our production outside of our countries and in turn created us a whole gap between the manufacturing and service industry. The health crisis brought us, crippled the service industry, pretty much halted this service industry. And of course, when that happens, unless you bring back the manufacturing, even when you bring the manufacturing back, it's not when you first outsourced it 10, 15, 20 years ago, where the manufacturing was pretty much still, to a degree, manual transactions of manual labor involved. Today, the manufacturing, if you take a car plant or any manufacturing for that matter, apparel, clothing, how it used to be made up in Manchester where they outsourced to Asia. Today, when you bring those back, it's the machines that will do the job. It is the lights off factory, which means no human beings, no employees. So even if you bring the manufacturing back, there won't be employment because most and almost all production and manufacturing has been moved into automation and robotics. So we are looking at a turning point where it's shown us a health crisis has crippled the planet, brought us a financial crisis which completely flattened the credibility and the financial status. And on top of all of that, it is inevitable to see a social disturbance and social imbalance surfacing, which in turn clearly shows the disparity from the rich to the middle to the bottom. And that middle that was brought up in the last 20 years has pretty much pushed back. So when we see our problems occurring, we have to use a different set of procedures, different set of approach as to how we're going to find solutions for our future. Never mind, the virus is still prevalent and present, and it's accelerating like never before compared to at the beginning of March or middle of March. And it's accelerating across the planet. So imagine the toil, the turmoil, the challenges that's facing every nation across the planet. It is time that we all approach life with a more conscious and becoming a solution to this incredible phenomena that is occurring across the planet.